Wake up, Wilmington.
We have all the video we need to have him committed at any time.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Wake up, Wilmington. Look at this handsome young devil beside me. Here's my son, Travis. Travis Fenstermacher. Don't ask me how he got the wrong last name, but anyhow.
Yeah, something happened.
It is 51 degrees. Wow.
Heat wave up to 77 today. That means we're going to be at 80.
Yep.
77
We
today.
get our new monitor speakers today, so starting Monday, there'll be sound.
Oh, we're going to have sound.
Yeah. That means you'll be able to hear.
That means you'll be able to hear my wake up,
You'll also be able to hear
Wilmington.
all our
Where?
sound effects
Outside? You gonna hear it outside or just in here?
in here.
Oh, sound
Oh,
effects.
wow.
Yeah. Scary, isn't
The
it?
board will come alive.
Man.
Scary. Dean Thompson. This is Dean Thompson live from the hospital. I got a hangnail today. Love you, Dean. You know that. This is Travis, Dean. Travis Fenstermacher. Just try spelling that 2 or 3 times.
He's your stepbrother.
Becky Osborne. Now that's Jerry's brother because they both look like Sasquatch. Sasquatch Senior and Sasquatch Junior. Oh, they're bad. Those of them. We're supposed to have a guest today, but I can't remember if I told her 9 or what. And it's been a while since we talked, so let's hope she makes it in. Because she's a esthetician or something.
Yes.
What the hell's an esthetician?
She does skin stuff, skin treatments.
Skin
Yeah.
treatments.
Might do
Okay.
Botox and stuff.
Yeah, maybe she'll do some injections on you.
Yeah.
Get some puffy lips.
Yeah.
Get some pouty lips.
I got a little brown spot over here on my side. Maybe she get rid of that. It's been there forever. Is that just from getting old?
No, it's coming out of through your skin.
Yeah.
All that poop.
Oh, okay. I have to ask her about that. What is this? What can I do for that?
Uh-oh.
What?
Dean says, "Where's Jerry?"
Jerry is at the truck show today. Your brother is at the truck show in Louisville.
Louisville.
So he'll give us a full report on Monday. Plus he has an assignment today. His assignment is to try to find at least one guest for Wake Up Wilmington. Because there's people there from everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's his assignment today.
What if he comes back with more than one guest?
Well, that's great. If he comes back with none, that's okay too. But that's just, we're trying to keep that at the top of things. So next week, by the way, we're open. We need some people next week. You gonna be here next Thursday, right?
Yep.
All right. Thursday's pretty full now. We got Bill Learman and his happy gang of warriors. And let's see.
It'd be in April then.
We will be in April. Let me look.
That's
see
right. How time flies.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have anybody lined up next week. But the week after, I've got a couple lined up.
Well, that does us no good next week, Charlie.
I know. Well, we got Bill and Travis on Thursday.
They don't count. They're here all the
And,
time anyway.
I know. We got Rick Morton on Tuesday.
Yeah, Rick is going to be here on Tuesday as usual.
Yeah, it's 182 or 182 game season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're 0-1. That's all right.
Wait, 182.
Right?
Where'd you get that?
162.
162. You said that twice. You said that.
Well, I know, and Travis agreed with me.
Yeah, I thought you were saying it right.
162.
My
game
dad's
season.
never wrong.
162.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
So you were wrong on your show last night, and you were wrong
What
today.
was I wrong last night?
Last night you said 182.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
I'm glad you watched.
I didn't. I just caught the
Did you hear a
mistake
little?
that you made.
I got you.
See,
I
have
got you on a little jab last night.
Oh, I didn't hear
I
that.
can't remember what it was now.
This guy's getting old. This guy's getting old. He can't remember how many games are in a
funny.
baseball season. He can't remember what he said from the night before. Right.
What's your name? Hey, it's gonna happen. My
I'm
dad,
Jim Jordan. How you doing?
My mom had Alzheimer's. My dad, he had the beginnings of it.
So are you saying that slowly over time we will watch you progress
I
into?
hope not.
Okay.
But
He'll just be eating oatmeal every day.
Well, and they say,
He'll be sitting
sugar
there eating his
diabetes
oatmeal.
is the predecessor to Alzheimer's.
Really?
Yeah, that's. And
I thought it was drinking Coke out of a can.
no, well, that's part of it too. Drinking out cans is good
Aluminum.
for you.
I thought it was. They said that
That's I've heard that as well.
they said brain scans are. Of course, they can't tell when people have Alzheimer's. They can't really diagnose it until after they're dead. And they cut their brain open.
Yeah.
Well,
Looking
be
forward to
kind of
that.
hard to cut it open while they were alive.
As long as Anthony Hopkins isn't cutting it open, I'm okay.
Well, he's just going to cut some little slivers off the
Yeah,
top.
I know.
You know, some thin
still-
slivers.
I still remember that scene.
They fry up so much better in the pan. Little saute butter.
Jeez. Well, like I said, let's get back to the weather. It's 51 degrees. It's going to get up to 77. But I've been notified by our emergency management guy, Mr. Diet Coke,
When did that happen?
on my way over here this morning. He said, watch out Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, he says there's going to be bad weather.
Sunday afternoon.
Clarksville, Masonic Lodge fish fry tonight,
That's
4:30 to 7 p.m. Says
4:30
Noni.
to 7. If I come down, Noni, you buying?
Kevin Martin says Reds 0-1.
I know. That's why I said the 182.
Well, yeah, and you said something last night. You said, well, they're leading. Of course, they lost in the last.
They were leading.
Yeah.
I said Hope Springs Eternal. They still have one more at bat, and they did score.
Well, they still have what now? 180 or 79 games.
No, 161. There you go.
200.
Hey, we can keep
It's a long season.
That helps. You think about that. Think about it compared to, well, basketball, they play a lot of games. What's basketball play?
It's not near as long as baseball.
60
I don't think there's anything as long as the baseball season, is there?
Nah.
Oh, no.
No, baseball's long.
You could be talking baseball in October.
Well,
Yep.
that's true. Yeah, obviously.
Clarksville, Masonic Lodge, fish fry, $12 a head. I was pushing that last night, even on my little show in Sabina. And but there's also a fish fry. There's two fish fries here in Wilmington
Right,
tonight.
Catholic Church.
The one at the Catholic Church, which they said it's anywhere from $9 to $15. But there's one over here at the church in front of the high school.
But doesn't the Catholic Church include a beer with every
No, I don't
dinner?
think so.
No. Is that? Did someone just make that up?
I think you did.
No.
What's the name of the church
Beer and a
in front
bingo
of the high
card.
school?
You
Yeah.
get a free bingo
Yeah.
card.
Church in front of the high school. Assembly of God.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're having a fish fry too, and it's a free will offering.
Oh, so it's free.
No, it's free will offering. You're still supposed to pay something,
Well,
but
it's free.
you pay what you think.
It's free.
I guess they
Well, you
got
got to eat it first.
They
to
got-
know what you think.
they got big cod.
They got what?
Big cod.
Big cod.
That's
Big
what I was
cod.
told.
So there's no bones in it. It's not like catfish or something like that.
No, it's cod.
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 Is it Icelandic cod?
It's big.
It's big.
It's big.
Is
It's got-
it big like
It's
Arby's?
got breading on it.
Is it like Arby's?
It's not looking at you.
It's
So that's
so
the
they
main
don't
thing.
include the eyes.
Don Wells, how you doing? Vicky Kendall, how you doing? Let's see, news. I don't have much news today.
Well, things
I
have been
got here late.
things have been quiet.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I did hit a parlay last night. Then.
Did you?
Yeah, I bet 5.
Did you get ticketed?
No, I bet 5 and I got $16.50 back. I bet. Here's what I bet: Alabama money line. I bet Arkansas plus the points, and I also bet.
Did Arkansas lose?
Yeah, but not by. I had
Go-
5.5.
Go Razorbacks.
They only lost by 2.
Who'd they play?
And then I
Texas
bet.
Tech.
I bet Florida to win.
Texas
I
Tech.
tried to put Duke in there too because I was going to pick him just money on, and they wouldn't let me do it to get the bonus bet back. So
Who did Duke play?
who did Duke play?
Yeah.
Arizona.
Is there an echo in here?
Yeah,
Who did Duke play?
Duke played Arizona. But
And
anyhow,
Arizona lost, right?
if you were listening to me yesterday on the show, I picked all of them except Arkansas. But when I did play Arkansas, I took the points.
Yeah, I told you
So
Arkansas
if
wasn't.
if you would have taken the points, you would have won. And the only reason I only bet $5 because that's all they'll.
Allow you to?
Well, yeah, to get a bonus bet back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So $5, 16, I think 16.80, something like that. So I grew my little $10 pot I had to start with. We're up to now like $66. So it's not bad.
No.
I gotta look today. So we have to look and figure out who we're picking today. Did you bet any last night?
Nope, I did not bet any last night.
Man,
That's good. He's sucking you down that rabbit hole.
but he
You're
bets
gonna be-
big money. I
you're-
don't
you're-
have his
you're gonna
money.
You're going to be addicted.
He bet 20 the other day. With
Bet
a chance
20
to win
and lost
1,000.
Oh yeah, well that's a bummer. Yeah.
on one game.
That's why
Lost
you-
one game.
That's why you gotta do this. You gotta be like a piranha and just nibble away.
I thought it was Pac-Man.
Nibble
If you're
away.
going to do it, go big.
Go big or go home. That's
My
what
only
they
big
say.
bet right now, I bet a whole $1. Kevin Martin, go ahead and give me hell.
I don't.
Kevin
A whole
Martin.
$1.
Kevin Martin.
I don't gamble.
That's all I could bet was $5.
Give us some of your money, Kevin.
Kevin Martin was really happy to tell us that the Reds are 0-1.
Yeah.
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 He made a point of saying that.
Well,
That was the only thing he said.
And he got
Reds
on me about betting a
0-1.
whole $5. That's all you could bet if you wanted to get the bonus bet. I was limited, but I think I still would only bet $5.
You were limited.
16
He was
bucks.
limited.
I like my money too well. That's why I just play at it. I'm not serious. Not serious gambler.
Not yet.
Nah, I
Have
don't-
you ever kept track to see over time whether you're up or down?
My first year, I made about $1,000.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Second year wasn't as good, but I still finished ahead like about 100. And so far this year, I'm up probably about $50.
Why don't you go out to Las Vegas and see if you can
I'm
spread
not that big.
around?
I'm not that big a deal.
They probably
I mean,
would give you a free room and drinks.
Yep.
and-
I'm not that big a deal. I like.
You're not a whale yet? Is that what you're saying?
No,
You're not a whale.
I'm a minnow,
You're a
baby.
minnow, huh?
I like watching the ESPN bet because they make you think about things that you wouldn't normally bet on.
Right.
So, and I will do that occasionally.
It's
Now,
like, what color socks are they wearing tonight?
Yeah.
no, but like a lot of the individual stats, how many rebounds, points.
All that minutia.
Well, also total points for the game for both teams. Yeah, because then you don't have to bet a winner. You know, you're just betting.
Yeah, but it's not.
the
It
points.
doesn't have to be exact, does it?
No, well, you can bet exact,
Mm-hmm.
and you make more money if you bet exact. But I'm not that dumb to do that.
Should we do a commercial?
Sure, right. Then we'll do the news when you come back.
I thought you already did the news.
No, I haven't
No,
done
he
it.
hasn't even started
I haven't
yet.
even
He's
started
awfully
it.
slow. He said there wasn't any news anyway.
Well, I don't have much. I've only got 1, 2,
All right,
3,
well,
4, 5,
I'll do a
6,
commercial.
6 things. Unless we think of some during the break. We'll be back.
Let's do the animals.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
A young couple, creatively challenged, turned away from a popular rock band's long-awaited concert.
And all because they couldn't imagine dragons.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Heart-wrenching stories just like these
As well as others, like my bunny being stuck in a tree.
are just a sample of the made-up news you can count on from us on The Murphy Report. Every Monday morning on our Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Amanda, did I ever tell you I was in a band?
Oh, no. Steve, what was the name of the band?
Well, it was actually a tribute band, and we were a tribute band to a tribute band, which happened to be a tribute band to a band named Tribute.
Well, that sounds like it's ripe for confusion.
Oh, after 7 months on the road and no showers, oh, we were ripe all right. Almost as ripe as your feet.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
I'm going to turn the mics on and I'm going to go do this.
Let's get personal, personal. Let's get personal, personal. Sunday night's fun night with Dr. Jeffrey Schusler and the beautiful Sarah. Play me like a fife. They'll be here on Sunday nights from 5 to 8 to tell you how screwed up you are in your interpersonal relationships between males and females. And we're going to have not only the young people edition, but also I want to see the geriatric edition.
Well, actually, I think that anymore today, there's probably more dating amongst the
older
people than there are the younger people, because young men don't want to date young women anymore because all the young women want is their money.
Money.
That's why they date old men like us.
Well, that might be
Sasquatch.
some of that reason, I guess.
You got to have the Sasquatch show too.
Oh, Dean's gonna be on that one.
Jake Lindsay. Who else could we put on that?
Jake Lindsay.
We'll put him on.
Jake actually has a date this weekend, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
We're going to have to get the full report on that.
I'm a little worried.
Maybe we should have him call in.
Can we place bets on Let's Get Personal?
Oh,
Is this
That would be
Kevin Martin?
interesting.
Kevin Martin, why am I not getting any of these feeds?
You're over here on this side where you get them or you don't.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
Maryland,
I refreshed. I see. Good morning, Debbie Bowling.
Maryland got beat.
Good morning, Harry Hartman.
Yeah, Harry's on there from Florida.
Well, Maryland got beat by a last-minute
Hey,
basket,
Kerry
didn't they?
Soul, we could have him on the Sasquatch edition too of Let's Get Personal. There we go. All
I'm not
right.
liking that Sasquatch edition. It's all men.
That's right.
Well, I don't know if you want a female Sasquatch on there.
Well, the Sasquatch has got to go after something.
Miss
We have to have another name to
Sasquatch.
throw him in there. We'll have to think about that.
I'm hoping that we have higher standards than that, Charlie. So we'll try to have some
Nah,
attractive
we
people, some attractive, and of course there'll be men and women. So
Yeah.
4 and 4.
Did you hear who the University of Maryland has for their graduation speaker this spring?
AOC.
No, better than that.
Oh, Joe Biden.
Better than that.
Kamala.
Kamala Walla.
First letter was right. Kermit the Frog is
Oh.
going to be the commencement speaker for the University
And aren't we
of
glad we
Maryland.
did away with the Department of Education?
Wow.
A lot of people are mad about that. A lot of people. Here's the
All right,
thing.
tell me. Well, first, answer me a few questions.
Well, now we're going to agree on most of this.
All right, so the first question is, who has the Department of Education educated in the entire time that it's been in existence?
Here's what I'm going to answer. I'm going to divert that a little bit. I'm going to be a politician. It's not so much the helping as a lot of people, and I don't think this is going to happen, but a lot of people are under the misunderstanding that there's not going to be government food now for schools because the Department of Education kind of took that over. But they're still going to give food to the schools. That's not going to be cut.
there might be some funding, so that but it's all going back to the local level. It's sort of like abortion, abortion, which rightly
Great topic to pick.
which rightly it should have been, went back to the states. Well, education once again should go back to the states. It's the same thing with elections. Elections are run by the states, except at the federal level, where there should be, regulations that the federal government, if you're electing a president for everyone, you have to have some type of standardized. And more states now are either looking at it or actually enacting, making you have to prove that you're a citizen in order to be able to vote. So that's good.
I think there's when they do this stuff, I get it, and I don't have a problem with it. I mean, but they need to be a little more. Here's what we're losing. Here's what we're not losing. Let people know, because then you get all this misinformation out there, like, oh, they're not going to feed.
Well, no, it
kids
doesn't matter
anymore.
what you say or you don't say. There's still going to be misinformation because the people that obviously want government to stay big and bloated, and they want, they want these pockets of money that they can redistribute to their own paychecks, they're going to lie about it because they want to keep that gravy train going on. And they'll talk about NPR, and they'll talk about Voice of America, and they'll talk about all these things, like, we desperately need these. Or even the funding to that goes to abortions, which was never supposed to be funded by the federal government. In fact, there's a law that says you can't, but they've been doing it all along.
Carrie Soul, and I think you may be mistaken on this, but I'm not going to argue about it, because if I say it's blue, you're going to say it's red, even though that's red on a shirt. You'll still say it's blue. But here's the thing. Jimmy Carter's one to put the Department of Education in.
That's right. By executive order.
Executive order. Kerry says, it has to be taken out by Congress.
No, that's not true. Any executive order from a president can be taken out by future executive orders of any other president. So when you set up an entire department of the government by executive order, it is at the mercy of the next president or the presidents down the line, and that's the Department of Education. It doesn't require an act of Congress. The only reason that people say that it does is because they don't want to eliminate it, because once again they want the slush fund. We're trying to reduce the size of government, because right now, what are we, $31 trillion in debt?
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's it, Kerry. Defer to something else when you're wrong.
But
Chuck McMillan would be ashamed of you. That's all I got to say. Chuck would be like, he would not believe that you're talking this way. That's all I'm going to say about that. Chuck was a great guy, but Chuck was a great Republican, too. So, anyhow, Matt Beamer is watching. Matt Beamer, another great Republican down in Cincinnati area. Let's get back to the news here. Representative Elise Stefanik for UN ambassador is no longer, because they won't make sure they keep the majority in the House.
Right, they don't want that seat in New York
Well, there's one
to
in Wisconsin too. They're getting ready to.
That's
elect.
a Supreme Court, or I mean not a Supreme Court, Supreme Court of Wisconsin that's being elected there, and they're saying that is an important one. Now, I think there've been a couple elections in Pennsylvania just recently and that's another reason why they don't want to lose the House, where a couple supposedly red districts that Trump won have gone blue.
Yep.
And in deep red portions of Pennsylvania. So I don't know whether they still have some of those illegal machines operating, or whatever, the Russian collusion, or maybe it's the Chinese, who knows.
Representative Elise Stefanik, we got that new Hunger Games book is a massive hit. Sunrise on the Reaping.
So we're going to see a new Hunger Games movie?
That's the way it looks like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Never read it, never watched it.
You never watched any of the Hunger Games?
Nope.
Oh,
I found it interesting.
They're
Entertaining, I would say. Yeah.
Pam Bondi unlikely to open investigation into Signal.
Well, of course she's not going to.
Right.
That's a crock anyway.
Now, here's the big headline, guys. And
Signal, by the way, was authorized for government use.
Yeah,
and it's very secure.
I hate to bring this up, but
he's going to bring it up.
Well, this is sad news here. No more bikini nights at Hooters.
Oh. Well, didn't Hooters file for bankruptcy anyway?
Well, they're going to make it, they're trying to keep it around. They're going to make it family friendly.
Family friendly?
Yep, family friendly.
I've only been to Hooters twice in my lifetime, I think.
I haven't been there very many times, 5 or 6, maybe.
I didn't find their food that great, to be honest with you. But I guess they think that they make it up with the Hooters.
It was for the Reds, so.
Oh, it wasn't for the Hooters, Charlie?
No, because we'd take the boat.
Charlie's not going to
game.
agree with that on television, that his wife might be watching.
Well, she went with me.
Oh, she went with you?
Yeah, she went with me. So. All right. Let's see. Word of the day, imbued. Imbued. That means you're permeated or influenced deeply. Rick is imbued with the beliefs of the Republican Party.
Well, I'm
And libertarian.
I'm a true conservative, but the libertarian part of me is strictly when it comes to the Constitution, because
Hooters has food.
I'm a constant. I didn't say they didn't have food, Kevin Martin. I said I don't think the food is that great.
Yeah,
you
is
know.
that good?
I mean, that's why I've only been there a couple times. It was not the Hooters; it was the food that I was not impressed by. You know. B-Dubs has better, although B-Dubs I think is a waste of energy because they're very expensive. The food is good, don't get me wrong, but they're very expensive. What is it? What's the other place here? The wings place here in Wilmington?
Roosters?
Yeah, Roosters is much better as far as the cost of things, and the food is good. So,
Now, I'm going to tell you something that is good at Hooters.
Okay.
Fish sandwich.
All right.
The fish sandwich is really, really good.
All Catholics want to hear that on.
Yeah, it is Lent, so you can still go there. Right?
Go to Hooters and get you a fish sandwich.
Yep.
And that's what you ate when you went to Hooters before?
Yeah, last time I went, yeah.
Are you sure, Charlie?
Yes.
Can you remember back that far?
Last time I went, it wasn't at the one on the river. It was the one over in Springdale, is that right?
Yeah, they've got one in Springdale.
Yeah.
I always went to the one on the river because I lived up in Mount Adams, across up the hill, as they say, where the church is up. Beautiful church.
Yeah. So, that's it's nice place. We're like I said, we're hoping we'll have a guest roll in here shortly.
He keeps saying
I might have told her. I might have told her 9 o'clock. I don't know. I just hope she hadn't forgot.
You should write this stuff down, Charlie.
I do have it written down. I even showed Travis.
Oh, Kevin Martin was saying Hooters has food.
Yeah.
As he was inquiring.
Yeah, but
he probably didn't notice the last time he was there that they actually had food.
Right.
He was just there for the beer.
You don't drink.
I don't know.
Nah, you don't.
How do you know this? You don't know.
It's a bet. I bet you he don't drink.
You're so full of crap.
You're saying you bet Kevin Martin doesn't drink?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
He just strikes me as the type of person that he don't drink.
What do you think about our Dr. Schuessler?
He might have an occasional one every now and then.
Okay, all right.
Prices. Rick, I'm gonna let you take care of your soul, because whatever I say, he's gonna say the opposite. So I'll let you take his comment.
I can't make any comments about you not showing up for some funeral.
No, this is good thinking about it. Wasn't everything in price supposed to go down on day one? You know, rent, food, gas prices.
Hello, Preston. My son is watching.
A lot of it has went down.
Yes. Well, I mean, it depends on the state that you're in, because the blue state prices apparently have not been going down, because anybody that's a liberal keeps saying the prices aren't going down. So obviously, gas prices must be $4 still in those states.
Right.
Eggs must be $6-7. But right now, eggs are getting down in the $3 range now around here. So and gas prices have stayed around the $3. Mark. I think it's back down to $2.99 or something. Most of the other places here, and if you go to places like Shell and you enter your telephone number, you get another 5 cents off.
Yep.
So, I always do that.
Yeah. So there you go. I mean, there are,
and it's all not going to happen at once. It'll be.
Well, I mean, you still have to. You still have to do comparison shopping, because if you look, we usually shop at Aldi's.
Yep.
And haven't shopped at Walmart for a while, as far as food. And Aldi's, they have a lot more organic foods, a lot healthier, but they have a smaller selection, and they don't always have everything from one week to the next that they did the week before.
Right.
But I've noticed lately that, and Aldi's prices are coming down because they even market when it does. Same thing they do at Walmart. Kroger's will do that too, but I think they're a little more deceptive. But anyway, the prices at Aldi's seem to be still relatively high compared to Walmart. Walmart's got a better selection.
Yeah.
But they don't have they don't have the organic stuff that Aldi's does. And the reason Aldi's has organic is because most of that stuff's from Europe anyway.
Yep.
So I don't know whether the eggs are organic. I don't know how you'd have organic eggs. So they have to eat organic grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
Oh.
I know the bananas, they have to have that little plastic on the end, that little whatever. That's
Floyd Woolover's watching. How you doing? You want to take another break?
I can.
It's 8:30.
Do you need a break?
Yeah.
All right, let's make some money.
Yep. We'll be back in just a minute.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization event or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com, or give us a call at 740-335-6481, and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
Nursery rhyme historians uncover the truth about Jack and Jill.
There was no hill to climb, and new clues cast doubt on there ever being a pail. What could be next? The tortoise and the hare living together?
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. The nursery rhymes may be made up, but the only thing made up here is the news.
That's right, Steve. On the Murphy Report, with a new report every week beginning Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Hard-hitting, cutting edge, and a third less fulfilling.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
A combined 415 years in the news business.
It's made up news you can count on to get you through your day.
And put you to sleep at night, just like me with my warm milk and cookies. And a plethora of heart-related medications.
Plus all the real news on what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
That's on the Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to us.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
All right, we are back. We are back. All right, so everybody is back. We're glad you guys are here. If you don't mind, hit the share button. Well, who's playing tonight, Travis? Let's talk
And
about
what?
that. Basketball.
Tonight, you got
who's in
Kentucky,
there?
Tennessee.
Oh, okay. So who you picking there?
I'm picking Tennessee.
I tell you, Kentucky was good to me last week. So, what's the spread there?
4.5.
Tennessee is favored by 4.5. How are they favored when Kentucky's beat them twice already?
I know.
I don't get that. You think Tennessee's just playing that much better?
I think so, and plus it's hard to beat someone 3 times in a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got Ole Miss, Michigan State.
It's hard to bet against this though.
Right.
What's the spread there
3.5.
for Michigan State?
Yep.
Ole Miss, Michigan State. So who you got?
I got Michigan State.
Yeah, I'd say Michigan State, but I might go money line. I don't know if I want to give 8 points.
Right.
Auburn, right?
Yep.
I would have to say what, Auburn there?
That's who I'm going with.
Auburn, Michigan. And then who's the last one there?
Purdue, Houston.
Purdue, Houston. And that's got to be Houston, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Houston's got some stifling. What's the spread on that one?
8.5.
Ooh, you got 8. You got to give Houston 8.5, huh?
No, you'd have to give Purdue 8.5.
I mean, give Purdue 8.5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like Auburn has to give Michigan 8.5.
Oh, really? That's
Yep.
8.5 as well. Dang. Plus 8.5.
What are you
Plus-
figuring out your money making.
No, we're just talking about the games tonight in basketball.
Well, why they all relate to points spreads and all that kind of stuff? That's
Well,
gambling.
for betting, you
See,
gotta
I
take
just
that,
said that.
you have to take that into account.
You lied, Mr. Bushy eyebrows.
Oh, listen to that. Listen to that. So, okay, Rick, who you got? Kentucky, Tennessee.
That's a tough one, but I'm going to take Kentucky because I prefer the Wildcats, of course.
I like Kentucky, too. They won me money last week. Travis is going with Tennessee. So, what about
It's going to be a close game, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's
probably
what I
be one
think.
of those buzzer beaters.
Ole Miss, Michigan State?
Old Miss or Michigan State? Oh, that's right. I said Michigan State got beat, but that wasn't. That was their hockey team, which they were like the second ranked
Yep.
in the country, and they got eliminated by what was it, Cornell?
Yes, I think that's who it
Cornell
was.
beats Michigan State. Well,
How do you remember this? Okay.
how do I remember
Yeah, you
this?
talk about my memory. Jeez. Michigan State.
Mine is stellar. Who are you?
Yeah.
Michigan.
All right, I'll take Michigan State.
All right, man, we're all in agreement.
Well, they
there.
turn it on, you know.
Yeah.
It's their
We're-
coach.
we're
It's
all-
this
we're
is
all
where
in
that
agreement.
coach comes in, you know,
Yep.
in handy.
We got 2 Kentucky, 1 Tennessee, all in agreement on Michigan State. Auburn, Michigan.
I'm going to pick Michigan. I hate the SEC.
I hate Michigan than anything.
Well, that's true, but
So you're going Auburn.
Yeah.
I got to. I when it comes to conferences, I got to pick our conference.
Right.
So I'm going Auburn also. I
right,
think
okay.
Auburn.
Well,
'Cause
good.
they're the number 1 overall seed, right?
I mean,
All
so
the more-
theoretically.
all the more fun to see them get beat.
Yeah.
Of course, Michigan's not like they got the Fab Five or anything like that.
Right.
So I mean, you know, I don't know who will have. They'd have to have a couple guys step up big time in order to beat Auburn.
Next, we have Purdue and Houston.
All right, let's go with the Big Ten. I'll take Purdue.
I think Houston wins in a runaway.
You think?
What do you think?
I pick Houston, but if Purdue shooters,
Yeah, if they shoot,
if they shoot and get on,
they can beat anybody.
The Houston's defense is going.
right.
That's what's going to throw the kink in there, isn't it? Kelvin Sampson, he has been coaching for how many years? I mean,
He's
that
been
guy,
around.
I'm trying to think who else he coached. Who else he coached? Did he coach Kentucky also at one time?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think he may have been at Oklahoma.
Been where?
Oklahoma.
Oh. You did
He's
have a problem
coached
getting that
several
out there.
places.
Urkelville?
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Dean Thompson, Floyd Woolover. Watching Stephanie Morton. Stephanie.
The cookie
Oh,
lady.
man, you missed it. I tell you what. Her husband brought in some of her cookies
Kevin
last
Martin
Tuesday.
picks Duke over who? Who's Duke playing?
Duke played last night.
Duke, but now they play.
Yeah, but who do they play next?
Duke plays.
Because we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
That'll be the Elite Eight, won't it?
Yeah, we can go ahead and talk about that.
The Elite Eight?
Alabama.
Duke and Alabama.
That's going to be a good game. Number 1 against the number 2.
Yep.
I got to say Duke.
I would say Duke just because it's not SEC.
What is the point spread there?
Duke giving Alabama 6.5.
I almost hate the SEC more than I do Michigan.
Right. I'm saying that's what I think sometimes, but I'm like, Michigan outweighs the hate.
And then Florida
And
against Texas Tech.
Florida.
So Florida, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to go with Florida. Although Florida did good. It was Arkansas. Yeah, got beat last night.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Well, if they got beat, they wouldn't have been playing Texas Tech. would they?
Right. Well, Texas Tech's who beat Arkansas.
Yeah.
But Arkansas was up like 16 in that game.
Yeah.
Texas Tech came back, went to overtime. And it's like, one thing on these bets, another thing that happens is they give you the option to cop out.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
And,
get the cop out if it goes into overtime?
Well, no, throughout the entire game, like if it looks like you're going to win, like last
They'll
night,
offer you a percentage.
I was going to win 1680, and they were offering. I think the highest they got up to was like 14 something, maybe 15.
Well, they
Yeah.
got you guys' his number.
And I almost took it a couple times, but I had that 5.5 point buffer, you know, so I thought I'm good. So I hung in there till the end. Now baseball's one that's I think hard to bet. I don't
think
I
could.
tried. I did a thing last year, and I lost like $30. I started out $30 betting on the Reds. I just bet $2 a day for them to win, and oh my God!
You know, the sad part about it is I'm just, of course, I've never followed the NBA. I think that a bunch of
Right.
There's money to be made
degenerate,
in the NBA.
criminals that play in that league. But as far as baseball, I've after the Reds, and I just lost interest in baseball. And it's so doggone slow now. I know they're speeding it up with all
Right.
these new rules and things like that, but I don't know. I'd rather watch paint dry, I think.
I don't know. I like baseball is one of those games.
I mean, I coach Little League. Or not whole.
If you watch it live, it's better than watching it on TV.
Oh, well, there's no question about that.
That's the thing
being
about
at a
baseball.
baseball park, and eating a $6 hot dog and drinking a $18 beer and paying $25
Hey, where are you
for parking.
going? Where are you going?
Who?
$18. You go.
Actually, Cincinnati has some of the lower prices in the in Major League Baseball.
And they got the all-you-can-eat seats.
When did I see that at this morning? I seen that the average ticket price for opening day yesterday.
It was high for
opening
Reds.
day.
Yeah.
Reds was like the highest. Some of them were like $20 or under, but the Reds was like 138.
I pity the fool, as they say.
But I mean, with the deal of Great American Ballpark, and I said this yesterday, and you're not drinking beer. You tell them you're a designated driver.
Get you some chili.
You can get O'Doul's beer all day long for $1 a can.
See, here, how does this vary?
Isn't that what you guys were drinking when I went with you that time? The only time that I've been to the stadium?
Well, yeah, 'cause
I keep
dollar-
saying the new stadium, but it's not new anymore.
$1 a can.
Yeah, I think that's what you were
The
drinking.
Giants at the Reds was $189.
That was the average price.
Yeah.
The average price for a ticket?
Yeah, yesterday. Then you have the Orioles and Blue Jays.
Bring me back the Chicago double headers.
$12.
$12.
Well, it's in Toronto, so actually that'd be about 20-some American.
Okay.
And it's getting higher
Or 20-some
all the time.
Canadian.
Pirates at Marlins,
Are there any
17.
tariffs on that?
Yeah, there is probably tariffs on there.
Pirates at Marlins was 17. Athletics at Mariners 31.
Well, I think that there's still that.
It's opening day.
Yes, but it's the Reds, and the Reds' opening day is different than a lot of other teams'
Right.
opening day, simply because the oldest.
Well, it was the Dodgers.
The oldest professional franchise
Less
of
than the
any
Reds.
sport was Cincinnati. So the Reds themselves.
138 for Dodgers.
Yeah.
That's about the same as the Reds.
189.
Well, second, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, that shows you there's a lot of crazy people in Cincinnati that pay ridiculous prices for terrible baseball.
Well, it's like a holiday, though. I mean,
It's
where
like a
else
holiday?
You get the Findlay Market Parade. You get
Right.
hundreds of thousands of people.
You get to
watching the
fight
parade.
all that traffic. You get to try to find a parking space and walk 6 blocks.
It's the event.
You
But
can't
you
even
can say you've been there.
you can't even park in Fountain Square because it's probably completely filled.
Have you ever
Right.
been to an opening day game?
Yes.
But
Both of you?
it was Riverfront Stadium.
I have never been to an opening day game.
And
I've been to 4.
They brought
Really?
they brought the home plate from Crosley Field by helicopter over to Riverfront Stadium.
Yep.
For that when the stadium was christened, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, they took home plate from Crosley and brought it over to Riverfront.
Now, I've never been to an opening day game. Now, I've been to the parade because my band marched in it 4 or 5 years. So,
Well, it was probably more hectic back then.
Right.
than it has been in recent years, simply because the Reds, But there's a lot of. It was just like I wasn't in Ohio when the Reds won the last World Series in '90. I was in Arizona, and I can remember listening to some of those games that night because we were out playing basketball well, it wasn't February. When was the World Series? When did they? World Series is usually in
September,
October.
October.
Yeah, it was cold everywhere
Yeah.
else, but we were playing basketball because it was like 90 degrees. But that's Arizona. But in Arizona, I can remember people would come visit, and they'd want to swim And of course, they closed the pools usually because if you got a private pool, which I had my own pool, but all us brilliant people wouldn't want to swim because it was too doggone cold. It must have been about 60, but everybody else thought, 60 degrees, let's jump in the pool.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
That's even cold for me.
No.
It can get pretty cold. I mean, the strange thing about it, like when you live in a place that's very hot like Arizona, we wear heavy coats, when it's 60 degrees out, like it when it's below zero here, because your blood thins out. It really does.
Oh, yeah.
I think that, you get used to those hot temperatures, and you can't take the cold much.
Tomorrow is Elon Musk Day, isn't it?
Tesla
Day?
Is that where they're keying all cars, not just Teslas?
I think they're after Teslas tomorrow, and that today.
Is that supposed to be a protest?
I think so. I think it's, and they're calling for a peaceful protest.
Well, of course they're calling for a peaceful protest, but it won't be that way.
Yeah, they already said that there's some other group that's going to go protest against the protesters in Columbus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In other words, pro-Musk protesters. And well, I mean, I'm trying to think when Sydney and I went up to Columbus when BLM was protesting and all that. They were throwing that was when they were throwing chairs through the windows of the State House,
man.
and I can remember there was like those glass bus covers that they have out on the street. So when you're waiting for a bus, they were throwing trash cans through those. They were getting pretty violent, and they were like in the middle of the street, like in the intersection there by the courthouse, by the State House, and they had a line of police, and then they had those line of protesters, and they were like nose to nose, and they were calling the police every name in the book.
Wow.
Yeah, but they'd spray painted, half of Columbus was spray painted, and it was pretty wild. And we were up there, and someone came up to us and said, "Are you Fox News?"
You should have. But then you'd have been attacked.
Yeah.
Hey, they're Fox News. Go get them.
Well, and I did an interview, and it's still on WZA. I did an interview. A guy had his restaurant, had to have it closed because of COVID, and he was going to open it up to the public. And he announced we're going to actually have seating. And so I went up to interview him. Sydney and I went up, and sure enough, the health department showed up. There were a couple of sheriffs and police, and they didn't let him open. And so he said,
Wow.
I interviewed him after he came out and talked to me, but he said that, it was either that or not be open at all, because they still had carry out and stuff like that, but he couldn't afford to. They said that they were threatening to take his liquor license and his food service license and all that. And this was it was crazy.
So I just saw something that says Musk is a target in the Wisconsin Supreme Court shutdown. What's that all about?
I don't know. I think that Musk. There was something about, and Musk has done this before. I think they're offering.
He's probably donating to.
He's donating to campaigns. That he feels like he wants to support. And I think that that's why, they're angry with him, because he's taking his money and he's donating it to help elect a Wisconsin Supreme Court justice, a conservative one. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's not just his cars that they don't like. They don't like.
Oh, they just don't like him.
Well, and of course, and I must say, you have to be careful when you are Elon Musk and you are working in and he's not being paid, by the way. He and Trump both have said we're not getting any salaries.
Right.
So they're not but a lot of people, it does look, I don't know, it does look a little strange when you've got someone who's the richest man in the world, and I don't know if he still is, because he's lost a lot to with some of this stuff. Although now they say his stock zoomed because that new model came out, and I must say, because I said I would never drive an electric car, but that car is incredible.
Really?
That car is
I don't know
absolutely.
if I've seen it yet.
Yeah, I saw one that was burgundy, one of my favorite colors for a car, but it really looked sharp, and it's sort of a sporty looking car. I think it's like 90,000, or right around six
Well,
figures.
all of them are that, yeah.
Well, no, he's got the new model that's come out that's actually going to be $20,000-$30,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that may be part of the reason that there's a lot more interest in Tesla,
Right.
from the masses. But that's the crazy thing about it. They're out there burning the 7 charging stations that the Biden administration, put up for, like, what was it, billions of dollars? Yeah. Where'd all that money go?
Right.
We were supposed to have all these charging stations. They actually built out 7.
That's why
in
you're
the
going to
country.
see a lot of people resigning soon, I think.
Well, they keep saying that.
I think
want,
it's going to happen.
I'm not trying to get anybody arrested that shouldn't be, but like I said, I think that if they need to start making some examples, they ought to start with the governor of New York. She needs to be arrested, for impeding the deportation of illegal aliens in her state.
Stacey Abrams would be another one, though.
Yeah,
She has supposedly got billions of dollars for.
she got what they say, $14 billion or something to buy refrigerators and stoves and things like that.
But
so you went from Obama phones to LG.
She didn't do that.
Well, of course she didn't. But I mean, there isn't a Democrat out there, and believe me, a lot of Republicans that haven't gotten kickbacks from all this stuff. And now I guess everything's off as far as the war there in Ukraine, because it's like there's a couple things that are going on. First of all, Zelensky said that they would not ever sign any kind of a peace treaty with Russia unless they got all their territory back, including the territory that most people say, they're Russian. They want to be a part of Russia. But this latest thing is the biggest nuclear reactor that's over there. Apparently, they're fighting over that now, and Russia's saying we want to run the nuclear reactor. And so, who was running the nuclear reactor when Chernobyl,
right.
which is in Ukraine as well? Who was running that? I think the Russians were. I don't know if I want to trust the Russians running a nuclear reactor.
Right.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really look, stand back and look at the state of affairs in the United States and the world, it's a mess right now.
And I agree with Carrie Soul. Do away with electric cars, drill. I don't say
we agree, Carrie. There you go.
I don't say do away with electric cars.
Make it a choice.
That's right. I think that it's one of those tools in all the toolbox where I think that I've always said all along. Now, many years ago, Ford was and so was I don't know whether it was Honda, but they were talking about hydrogen. Okay, hydrogen is the perfect source for energy, and they actually, I think it was Honda that came out with a hydrogen generator for the home that you didn't have inside the house, obviously, because hydrogen can be explosive.
Right.
But it sits outside your home, sort of like a propane tank. And it generates all the energy that a home needs, including being able to charge your hydrogen car. Now that makes more sense. You have a hydrogen car, which, the exhaust is actually water vapor.
Right.
And then the hydrogen generator powers your entire home, unless maybe you're Kevin Martin. I don't know if they have a big enough one for that. But it powers your home with all the energy that you require, and your car gets charged by that same generator. Now, there might be hydrogen generators, like gas stations that you still can stop at and fill up, because maybe not everyone can afford. I don't know how much this was going to cost or whatever.
Right.
But I think that hydrogen cars probably, because they're more like conventional cars anyway, as far as the way they and you can actually convert a car to hydrogen, which is possible as well. You can't convert it to electric if it's a regular gasoline engine, but hydrogen to me is the way to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
My skin is really dry. I think I need some exfoliating or something, Charlie.
Yeah.
Do we have anyone coming in that's going to exfoliate my skin?
I've already said I think you need to have. I like the hybrid idea. for cars.
But the only problem with hybrid is if you truly look at the hybrids, and you can run obviously electric, and the engine actually in some ways when you're running gas it charges the electric back up. But I don't think they're that efficient. I don't think that you really get that much increase in mileage, and I don't know that they save the environment that much. To me, the answer, and supposedly Musk was designing a new hydrogen-powered vehicle. I think that would be the way to go. I mean, can you imagine not having to pay your energy bill at home?
Right.
You know, which now here in this area, they've been replacing all these electric meters, and people are saying, like, my electric doubled and tripled after they replaced these new meters.
Yeah.
So what's going on there?
Right.
Yeah. What's going on there?
Joe Holder's watching. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
Good morning, Joe.
Yeah, and
Did you have any cream last night, Joe?
He had a big milkshake last night
Did
when he
he?
left.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
All right.
Hey, Joe, how was that milkshake?
Did you see that banana split we showed last night?
No,
on
I
there?
didn't see it. I just caught a couple parts of it,
thing
and it
was
was
huge.
it was this morning, and I was
It
looking
was
at it.
huge.
Huge.
I think I was probably in the bathroom taking a dump or
There
something
you go.
when I was watching
Hey,
your
that's
show.
when you watch Facebook.
Well, I mean that's what gets me moving, watching your show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad we have a purpose.
It's like X-Lax, the
I'm
X-Lax.
glad we have a purpose. There you go. You know, some people aren't even worth that. That's what's so sad. At least we're serving a purpose.
It was great.
I have a purpose in life now. To let Rick crap. There we go. There we go. So, boy, I did get you once last night. I'm trying to think what it was. You'll have to go now.
I have to go back and watch it now. You're gonna make me watch the whole damn hour. Oh my gosh.
Suckered you in for the hour.
Yeah.
I think I got you and Jerry on something. I don't know. Jerry needs to come down there though, because one of the guys that runs that place
Knows
he
him?
used to work with. Yeah.
Oh, I used to work with him
Yeah.
at the barber shop.
Who runs it?
Well, Danielle Bentley. It's Mike and Sherry Bigelow's place, but Danielle's Sherry's daughter, and they run it. Yeah. Her and Roy Hubbard.
So, am I going to go over and are we going to take a break at
Let's
9?
take a break, and I will send
A text message to
my
your
guest a
guest
message and say,
and say,
hey,
are you my guest today
are
or
you
not?
coming in or not?
Well, I mean, it's like 1 minute till,
Yeah.
so I would assume that she's not coming.
Oh,
So
you never
I'm not
know.
getting my facial today.
She may be in Texas. Who knows?
Well, yeah, if she
all.
was in Texas visiting her boyfriend, she might have decided that
She might have stayed there. an
she
extra
needed
day
a
or
little
two.
extra exfoliating, or he did. Whatever. All right,
I'll send her a note.
all right.
here
Let's
real
take a
quick.
break.
Joe, it was great. Talking about his milkshake.
Yeah, I love milkshakes.
Let's see here.
You might want to think twice before putting forth any effort in improving your station in life. Why being all it's cracked up to be turns out not to be all it's cracked up to be.
Just ask the Liberty Bell.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up news you didn't know you needed to know, including all the latest real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in Wilmington, Ohio.
With the Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a new news report every Monday morning.
On a somewhat related note, Amanda, in my youth, I was once referred to as all that and a bag of chips.
I imagine nowadays you're referred to as all that and an extra large bag of chips. Fried in lard.
Absolutely. The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. A young couple, creatively challenged, turned away from a popular rock band's long-awaited concert.
and all because they couldn't imagine dragons.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Heart-wrenching stories just like these
As well as others, like my bunny being stuck in a tree.
are just a sample of the made-up news you can count on from us on the Murphy Report. Every Monday morning on our Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Amanda, did I ever tell you I was in a band?
Oh, no, Steve, what was the name of the band?
Well, it was actually a tribute band, and we were a tribute band to a tribute band, which happened to be a tribute band to a band named Tribute.
Well, that sounds like it's ripe for confusion.
Oh, after 7 months on the road, no showers, Oh, we were ripe, all right. Almost as ripe as your feet.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Tell me he wasn't coming in.
He didn't.
Because normally he will call and say, because the last time I talked to him, he said something about we need to get together. And I said, we will.
Yeah. So that means it's going to be mano y mano in the games. Well, one game we play together.
Maybe we just shouldn't play the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
today
no, we got to
because-
play
We
a
don't got
game.
enough people
Because we,
here to play.
it's not even enough to have a game.
What was that? Was that her?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I am so sorry. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's on my calendar and I somehow missed it this morning. So sorry. I can get ready and make my way in fast.
All right.
Okay, come on in.
Tell her we're closed.
Okay.
We have very
Come
high
on
standards
in.
here. Everybody is dressed.
But
We-
that
we all
does,
wear clothes.
That does go to say, maybe I should have sent it earlier.
Well, that might have been a smart idea. In
Well,
fact,
but
it may not be a bad idea on cases where you have some new people coming in, where you sort of, text them the night
I have
before
no
or
idea
say,
how far away she is, so maybe she'll make it in by 9:30. Anywho,
well, she said she could get in real fast, so she probably lives here in the area.
yeah,
Probably lives just right around the block.
maybe. I don't know. bring her.
Lives upstairs across the
I
street.
should tell her Rick wants a facial.
No, don't tell her that.
Rick wants a facial. There we go. Rick wants a facial. There we go. What do you think? You think it's
And she probably doesn't even do that. She's
yeah.
going to say, what the hell is he talking about?
facial or Botox?
Yeah. Yeah, I could use some pouty lips. I need some pouty lips.
Bitox. Oh, you want some Bitox?
You know,
There you
Sydney had bad migraines,
yeah.
and every
Botox helped it.
every 3 months she would get Botox injections. It was $18,000.
Oh my gosh.
They would inject them into various parts of her scalp and forehead, and that every 3 months.
I'm swollen enough. I don't need
Yeah.
And it was $18,000 for the injections. I had to take her. It was an Ohio State doctor or whatever, but that wasn't. I mean, she probably her medical stuff probably cost several millions of dollars a year, as far as she was. Had so many specialists that we saw. I know that when we first were going to Kettering, when we still lived down this way, and didn't move to Columbus so that we could be closer to Ohio State, that the president of Kettering Medical Center sent her a letter thanking her for all her business.
Heck yeah.
Dang.
And that's it. Yeah, she got a personal letter from the president of Kettering Medical and thanking her for being at Kettering Medical.
Then she got an invitation to the board.
yeah, that's the way.
You on the board?
That's the way that works.
Yeah.
It just
You got money, you get invited to the boards. It doesn't make any difference.
But she had. I
It
mean,
doesn't make any difference if you got good ideas or not.
she
You got
had
money.
Oh, is Charlie trying to start some shit again?
No, just
Yeah.
state-
Charlie's
stating the facts,
Charlie's
man.
trying to start shit.
Just stating the facts. You got money, they'll put you on that board because they want that money. It's not because of your ideas, so forget that. It's because of your money.
Well, I don't know.
All right, here we go.
He's trying to get us. He's trying to
Birthday.
get us excommunicated.
I'm just telling it like it is.
Speaking
brother.
of the board, but more importantly,
No, I'm not
what's-
talking about any board.
what's
I'm not
what's
talking about
happening?
a
What's happening here
significant
at the
board.
Murphy? Don't we have something going on here tonight?
I don't know. I want
Dolly
your
Parton?
birthdays. Yeah, Dolly Parton, and she
Yeah.
left.
She left.
She was in here yesterday.
Well,
Left the building.
she's probably out in the lobby now. We have that.
Dolly Parton at 5 o'clock. You can come drink Dolly Parton drinks.
That's right. They've got
Double
some
D
special
martinis.
some special drinks.
And then they've got 5 to 7, just special drinks, some giveaways. And it's all about the Dolly Parton Imagination Library reading program.
Right.
It's pretty good. Karen Long is the head of that.
And she's been on the show a couple
7
times.
o'clock tonight, they're giving a little documentary hour-and-a-half presentation on the library. So there you go.
So what happens tomorrow night?
So after your fish fries today, you
That's
come
right.
over here.
Get all
Fry.
your fish fries. Go to the Catholic
tomorrow
Church.
night they have the Isaacs.
That's going to be
there's
big.
still tickets left. I think the going rate's $50. $50, but it is the real deal. It's not a cover band.
No,
it's the real Isaacs here
Right.
tomorrow night.
And where are they from, Charlie?
Originally from Morrow,
Yeah.
Maidville, down in that area. So they're local talent. And I will not be here tonight because I saw them last year. They were just here under a year ago, and it's really good. They're probably going to do the same show that they did then. It's like a salute to Nashville. And if you didn't get a chance to see it, I highly recommend it. It is good. It is a good show. So
I got to wash my hair.
All right, are you going to it?
No, I got to
No,
wash
you
my
got to
hair.
wash your hair. Okay.
Got to wash my hair.
He gives me crap about it, but he don't show up to any of them.
I really, and I could get into any
Here
of
we
these
go.
things for free.
Yeah.
I don't even, all I have to do is,
Sneak upstairs to
sneak
your office.
upstairs, come down the back stairs, and I'm here. Well, other than like when East Clinton, when the funds are going to somewhere other than the Murphy Theater. But, every so often I drink a Coke or a Pepsi from the cooler. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like,
Good morning from L.A.
It's confession day.
You're cracking me up, Neil Ronimus.
Oh, he's in L.A.?
Yeah, well, Lynchburg area.
Lynchburg
Lynchburg area,
right.
yeah.
I don't know why occasionally I have to keep refreshing my screen. Not all the time.
You should
Sometimes,
refresh every day, Ray.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, I do.
All right, here we go.
That's why I was watching your show, so I could refresh.
Birthdays, yeah, we refreshed you, all right. Brock, Columbia, 45 years old.
Are these local birthdays?
These are local
All right.
birthdays.
Happy
'cause
birthday, Brock.
You don't have to guess these. Tom Mott, he turned a big 6-0 today.
Uh-oh.
Granny Neff, she's a pinup model, guys. It's her birthday today.
She a granny?
She probably is, but it's also why she didn't give her age. John Fitzgerald is 66.
Is that John Fitzgerald from Leesburg?
I don't know. It might be. Is that 66 seem about right?
For who?
John
maybe a
Fitzgerald.
little older.
Fitzgerald?
John, yeah. And he's not the wreck.
He's not the what?
The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh. Wasn't that Lake Erie?
Nicholas Hoffman.
Is he related to Dustin?
Logan? I don't think so.
No.
Logan Smith is 20. I love this name. Kizzy. Kizzy Kennedy's birthday today.
Pinup model.
I don't know if she's
Kizzy's a pinup model?
I don't know. She could be. She's
Okay.
on my list.
Well, with
Cole?
the name Kizzy, I can't tell whether that's female or male.
It's a lady.
Well, because
Cole?
this is from your Facebook page, and all.
Yeah.
He's got like
Yes.
99.9% women on it. I don't know how your wife puts up with that. Rachel, you got to get on him.
Cole Hargrave. She don't care.
Hargrave,
Cole Hargrave.
Hargrave.
is he
yeah.
related to you?
Yes.
All right, Cole.
Don't ask
Happy
me
birthday. Don't
I don't know. 42. The nice thing about our Hargrave family, we all accept each other, but none of us knows how any of us are related. It's weird. It is. It's weird. Becky Black, her birthday. Brenda Morris is 70 today.
Brenda, happy birthday.
Sylvia Beatty is 58. And Linda Hughes. Linda Hughes is her birthday. All right, guys, celebrity birthdays today. Here we go. The one, the only, Reba McEntire.
I know her.
Yep.
Not personally, but I mean.
My wife has actually met Reba McEntire.
58.
Oh, no, she's older than that.
I'm 60.
Yeah.
She ain't as old as you.
She's older
Oh,
than
she's
me.
older than Charlie. She's like 75.
Not quite 75.
74. 73.
Keep going.
72.
Keep going.
70.
There we go. 70. years old.
We were
Yeah.
almost to my favorite number.
69.
Now, I'm going to say this. Whenever you get to what celebrity you look like, this guy always comes up that looks like me, supposedly.
Wait a minute. Let me guess. Hey, hang on.
You guys can
Let me think.
disagree.
Who's
That's fine.
this guy that looks like Charlie?
Vince Vaughn. How old's Vince Vaughn today? They say Vince Vaughn.
No,
looks
wait a
like
minute. Who says he looks like you?
Yeah.
the AI thing on
64.
he is not that old. Younger.
The AI says you look like Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn looks like me. Yeah.
Oh, he looks like you. You don't look
Either
like him.
way, yeah.
He looks like you.
Vince Vaughn.
Is that why we had those ridiculous pictures that the AI generated?
Yeah, I
of
just
you?
did that for fun. My wife's been doing that too.
I saw
And
that.
She has some good ones. I tell you what, her AI pictures look a hell of a lot better than mine.
I don't know. They almost look like they're the same.
But they look good.
You guys are
I
twins.
like her 50s pictures that she's been putting up there. Those look real good.
55.
55.
Is this Vince Vaughn
is
that we're
right.
talking about?
Did somebody put that on there? Yes. Vicky Kendall.
Vicky, we can always count on Vicky. Vicky is our new Googleologist.
Yeah, Vicky is the Googleologist and Kevin Martin is the Bingologist.
That's
so
right.
we have a race between Bing and Google. Who's going to get it first? All right, here we go. Lady Goo Goo, Lady Gaga,
Lady Gaga, goo goo.
with her bacon dress,
Or what?
her meat dress. Remember, she wore a meat dress.
It was made of
awards?
meat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bacon?
Yeah. How old is Lady Gaga? Very talented, by the way.
38.
Just a little low.
39.
39. There you go. All right.
Thanks, Travis.
You're welcome.
Salt.
Peppa.
Right, that's who it's from. The group Salt and Pepper. How old is Salt?
What's her real name?
I don't know. It said Salt. If I said a real name, you wouldn't know. Then I'd have to say it's Salt. So
That's
Salt.
right. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
So Salt. How old is Salt?
Did you say assault?
68.
Oh, it's too high.
52.
Their song is "Let's Talk About Sex." You see, let's talk about.
I know.
Yeah. Hey,
52.
52 is too low. What were some of the other guesses?
I said 68.
Okay,
There's only two of us. What do you mean some of the other
68
guesses?
is way too high. 52 is low.
59.
59.
I didn't even look.
59 is right.
You lied,
I didn't
Travis.
look.
You lied.
I just turned my
You a
head.
liar, Travis. You
I
lied.
didn't look down. The last comment when I turned over was Michelle Tebow.
As soon as you turned around, boom, there it was. All right. All right.
You're going to hell.
Julia Stiles. She was in the Bourne movies. Plus,
The Bourne movies?
Saved Last
You mean like
Dance.
Bourne Identities?
You knew
and all?
that? Saved Last Dance? How old is Julie Stiles?
Well, you should know her.
47.
47 is high.
47 is high, so let's make it 42.
Bracketed.
44.
Yep, 44. There you go.
There ain't no way she's the same age as me.
Yep, 44. There you go.
That's old.
Diane Weist.
Who's she?
Weist.
I don't even know.
Weist.
Who is she? She sounds German.
She's an actress. She was in Edward Scissorhands. She was in The Birdcage. Older. Think Terry Francona's number. If you were paying attention to Bill
77.
Lemon. 77. There you go. Yeah.
77, Sunset
77.
Strip.
And we have one last
77.
one.
Remember that program?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember
I'm
that?
I'm too young.
Oh.
You don't remember, do you?
What?
77 Sunset Strip.
What's that?
It was a television program. Come on, somebody out there remembers 77 Sunset Strip.
All right. Here we go. Travis, I'm expecting you to get
My
this.
skin is drying out. It needs
30? Oh, I'm going to
lubrication.
tell you the answer. I can't tell you the answer.
30-something.
It's 30-something. Derek Carr.
Well,
I'll give you a hint.
that's no help. We know he was in his 30s.
Yeah, so really wasn't any help.
33.
Just a little low.
34.
34. There you go.
I was going to guess 33. That was going to be my first guess.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Don't tell me we're thinking alike. That's a scary thought.
Well, we have grandpa and grandson there. There you go. All right. I'm surprised I'm not being cussed. Do you want to take a break in case our guest would show up and you wouldn't have to play the game?
Well, she probably would show up, and that's right. That's a good idea. I'm going to take a break.
All right, so we're going to take a break.
So you're going to throw her right into a game.
Yes,
Not even let her talk about her stuff.
I'll let her talk about her stuff. Yeah, the game will take out.
Donuts. getting a makeover, and a name change.
It's every baker's nightmare. Buckling to the snowflake social media pressure, America's tasty glazed treats will now be known as doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Why wait for real news when you can get all the made-up news you need?
Along with the facts about Ohio's hometown theater, the Murphy.
On the Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
I have tried so hard to cut back on my daily doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings intake.
Really, Steve? No one has noticed. And I mean no one.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. You might want to think twice before putting forth any effort in improving your station in life. Why being all it's cracked up to be turns out not to be all it's cracked up to be.
just ask the Liberty Bell.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up news you didn't know you needed to know, including all the latest real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in Wilmington, Ohio.
With the Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a new news report every Monday morning.
On a somewhat related note, Amanda, in my youth, I was once referred to as all that and a bag of chips.
I imagine nowadays you're referred to as all that and an extra large bag of chips. Fried in lard.
Absolutely. The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Let's get personal, personal. Let's get personal, personal.
Sticks in people's minds. They say, "Damn."
You know what? What was weird about that? We started together without even. We just did it with your host,
Like father, like
Jeffrey Schusler, because he is the doctor of dogs. Plus, he's the call me Doctor Love from Kiss.
our first production meeting this Sunday.
First production meeting this Sunday
Coffee,
at Kairos Kofi.
Tay Newport and the doctor, and of course the lovely one and only, as you say,
Sarah, I want to play you like a fife. Yes.
So what's Tay doing with the show?
Tay's going to be there. Tay's going to host because there's going to be several versions of this. There's going to be the Sasquatch version. There's going to be the geriatric version, and then there's going to be the version, the 19 to 25-year-old version. Version, I'm saying, just so you know.
So you got to be a virgin to get
No,
on there?
version.
Oh.
That's why I said that again. Because
We'd never have a show if we had to find a virgin.
I wanted to make sure. Oh,
Then we're going to have a married couple show.
no.
That would be like divorce court.
No married couple show. No.
Could you imagine? That might be a good show.
It
now
might
that I'm
be.
thinking about it, you bring in a husband and wife and they fight.
Right.
No.
Yeah. So you bring in like four couples,
Yep.
and they're married, of course, and they talk about.
They all throw their keys in the middle. No,
their-
I'm just
yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Is that like they throw their key? Wasn't there something about?
I've heard some people that
Where they
actually
throw,
do that.
They throw the keys and then
they go on a date
They
with
take
the-
out the keys,
Yeah.
and then they go home with.
And see.
Sounds like Charlie's had some experience.
I
on
bet
this.
what happens. See?
I have heard.
Charlie's a swinger.
No, I have heard of some people that do that, and the people I've heard that's done it, you'd be like, no, baby, no.
What if it's the same ones I've heard?
It's always those quiet ones.
We'll talk afterward.
It's always those quiet ones.
We'll talk afterward. But I'm like,
Travis wants to hit him up, so he wants to know some
Dang.
names.
No.
Give me
I
some
wonder if
names.
it's the same ones I've heard about.
The ones I know, they're all older
I haven't
than
heard of
me.
any, so I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Some of the ones I've heard of that you would know, you'd be shocked.
We'll have to talk afterward. We'll have to talk.
Well, that would be an interesting program, but I think it might be a little too spicy for even us.
Yeah, I don't.
We like spicy.
Yeah, we do like spicy, but
All right. So, Travis, it looks like it's you against Rick. Mono against mono here today, since Maggie didn't make it. I tried, Rick. I tried to.
I don't know what
hold
Vicky
up.
Kendall means by "oh no."
What does that mean, Vicky? Vicky, don't give yourself up here now.
Column B.
You want column B?
That's a brave guy.
Okay. So, do you want to go first, or you want Rick to go first?
Well, how's he taking
goes
column
first.
B? I get to pick.
He
So, do you want?
chooses
Do you want?
that.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, I'm just asking. All right. Well, since he took your column,
He didn't take my column.
no, that's what I mean.
He
took
got to pick the column.
He
That
took
means
the
I
column
get to
you
go
don't
first.
like. That's
I
what I
know,
meant.
but that's his fallacy.
All right, so Rick's up. He's got column A. Sun, F, S-U-N. S-U-N, not S-O-N.
S-U-N.
F. This is hard on your own. No help from Evil Emperor. You guys can give him help at home, though. Sun, F. S-U-N-F. And I got it from a new group today. So this is,
Sure you did.
we're testing out a new group today.
Son F. I don't know.
Sun F, yeah. He's stalling. He's waiting to see if he's going to get any help.
I don't know. Sun and fun. I have no idea.
All right, Travis.
That's a sucky column.
Bad D.
Bad date.
Was it bad? Was that the word? I thought
Yeah,
you
the
said
word-
pad.
The word was bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, we're in a roll, Travis.
Sun, FL.
That's what I figured it was. What
Sun,
she said.
FL.
That's no help to me.
Sun flare or sunfish? No.
Well,
It's not neither one of them?
Sun flares could be.
Yeah, it could be, but is that what you want to go with?
I don't have anything better than
Sun.
that.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, did it come up? See, the problem is my phone is not refreshing.
Gotta love Michelle. She always comes through.
Oh, sunflower.
Is that what you're going to go with?
Well, of course I am, because it's Michelle,
Sunflower.
my favorite viewer.
Yep,
Yep.
she's pretty as a sunflower.
Yes,
There
she
you go.
is.
Okay, here we go, Trav. Oh, no.
It's still my turn.
Rick's still going.
Look,
Sorry.
he's trying to cheat me. It's because he's his son. He's trying to
Flower P.
power.
Flower power. That's right. Power.
Well, you got to remember, I grew up in the 60s and 70s,
true.
Charlie.
Power L.
Power L.
They call me. That's not a hint. That's just throwing you off.
All right, I think I know.
Power
Dr.
L.
Love. Call me Dr. Love.
I'll wait for the second letter.
Power L. So you're going to pass?
I'm going to pass.
All right. Let's see. You're still on bad, right? Bad DR.
It's not bad robot. Bad robot.
Bad DR.
I'm just throwing some stuff here so he gets confused.
Michelle. See, that's for me. See, yeah. Bad DR. Jessica Hill. How you doing, Jessica Hill? Bad DR. He's stalling. He's waiting for help from home.
Bad drug.
I thought it was L.
This is his.
Oh, L was mine.
Yeah. Okay. Bad DR. It's not drug. Good guess. Though. Hey, Power LI.
Power LI. Come on, Jessica.
Michelle Tebow's got one on there for you.
I got to refresh again. This is driving me crazy.
Yeah, you need to refresh.
Okay, so power lift.
Oh, Michelle.
Well, good try, Michelle.
She said what I thought.
Bad DRE.
Oh. So it's not a bad trip.
Close. Bad DRE. He's stalling.
E-R-E.
D-R-E.
He's not stalling. He just doesn't know the answer.
Bad.
Bad, D-R-E.
Heck, I don't know.
It's not a bad
No
trick.
guess?
Nah.
No guess. Oh, you sure no guess?
Bad dream.
Okay, bad dream. That's right.
Yes.
Bad dream.
Did
Okay.
that pop up there at the last
Michelle.
second?
Michelle
you're not,
and Vicky.
you're killing me.
Dream T. Dream
Team.
T.
Dream team.
Yeah, that's right. The evil emperor helped
You're
you
welcome.
out.
Well, I'm not evil on this side of the screen.
Team
I'm only
P.
evil on the other side of the
Player.
screen,
Team
Charlie.
player. Uh-oh, Travis is on a roll.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots.
Player P.
Player P.
Mm-hmm.
Travis.
Position.
Okay, back to Rick. Power L-I-N.
Power L-I-N. Power lines.
Power line. There you go.
Who are you giving a thumbs up to?
You.
Oh.
Line. Line. L-I-N-E. D.
Dancing.
Line drive.
Player,
It's baseball season.
player P-I.
Piano.
Player piano. Oh, Michelle Tebow hooked you up. Piano M.
Piano man.
Yeah.
Trying to help a guy out.
Piano man. Man E. This is for the win.
Eater.
Oh, yeah.
You know where his mind is.
That's
She's
right.
a man eater.
All right, let's go get Rex here.
Dance.
This girl must be living in like Dallas, Texas or something. Or no, that was where her boyfriend was.
Line dance, right. Dance F.
Dancing.
Floor.
Dance floor. Did you look?
No.
Quit looking.
He helped me, so I gotta help him.
Oh, there you go. But he is a cheater, Charlie. He's a cheater.
Okay, this is Rick's last
He's
one.
grabbing those last set of keys out of the bowl.
P.
What is it?
Floor P.
Floor P.
As in princess or prince. Floor P. Oh, they're both stumped, folks. You're going to have to help them out from home.
But we're waiting.
Floor P. You guys are on while we're waiting on these guys to guess. Hit the share button.
How long is it supposed to rain today? All day?
Floor plan.
For plan.
That makes sense.
That is correct. Did you like that list better than the other list?
No, that was terrible. That was a mess.
Because that's my
What was my last word?
that was it. Yours was man eater. You won.
Charlie gets the last word at like a
You
couple
won.
minutes towards the
Eater
hour.
was your last word.
You told me I was wrong.
No, I didn't. No, I said
Pay
that's
attention.
right.
Pay attention.
Said that's right. You just want to be known. You don't want to be known as a man eater. Well, Rick, we made it to another break.
Yeah,
You want to try another break, and
I don't know, Charlie.
maybe by magic, Maggie will appear.
I need to get my walker over
But this
here.
will be okay because Maggie, even if she comes in now, this will be a preview for a day she can come next week because we need some guests next
That's
week.
true. You can get her to come back in next week.
Vicky Kendall, would you like to come in next week and talk about Casper?
The friendly ghost.
Casper, Wyoming.
Ooh, no, the ghost.
Oh,
She's a ghost.
have we
hunter.
decided? Are we taking a break?
Yes, we're
All right,
taking a break.
we'll take a break.
Because we're trying to give Maggie another minute or two to get here.
All right, we'll take a break.
Hopefully, she's not coming from Texas.
She may not be coming at all.
She may be here next weekend.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization event or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481 and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
City officials forcing a local beloved mascot to step down.
Why poor timing and inappropriate behavior doomed a pantless Wilson the Weasel following his drunken performance at the late Judge Garrett's funeral.
There was nothing routine about this routine.
A story we are dedicated to getting to the bottom of.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. These made-up stories and the latest real news from the Murphy Theater are what you've come to expect from us
On the Murphy Report, with a new report posted every Monday morning on our Murphy Theater website and our Murphy Theater YouTube channel.
Full minute-to-minute coverage all 21 hours a day.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
Amanda, I have to say Vanessa and Breck are just about the two finest anchors in the business.
For once, you're absolutely right, Steve.
I think the Titanic could have learned a thing or two from these two giants in their field.
What am I missing here?
Anchors.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Here we are. We're back. Travis, quit looking at the porn. No.
I'm looking to see if your favorite place is open.
What? Frisch's and Chillicothe?
No, Hooters.
Hooters. Yeah, Hooters is always open. Hooters.
Yeah.
So Vicky says
Yep.
she might be able to come in. She has to check.
Check, Vicky. I would love to come in. And if you come in, I'll get my wife, whether she's on the panel or not. She'd like to come in because she's got ghost stuff too and like to do it.
So is that what Vicky's in? The paranormal?
Yeah, it depends on how my family is doing. We just lost Big John Edwards. That's my brother-in-law. We are having a really hard time right now. I would like to bring one of our team members with me. That's fine.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah, he is our ghost bait. Okay.
Ghost
he attracts
bait?
a lot of attention on our ghost hunts.
Ghost bait. So he has
As
that compelling
long as he don't-
personality that attracts
he
the
doesn't smell
ghosts.
bad, does he?
Yeah.
Ghost bait. You know, you think of bait, you think of stinking.
Yeah, especially those catfish balls or whatever.
We've had some ghost bait on the show before.
We have, and we don't want them coming back.
No mention of any names. Oh my goodness.
Charlie, you're so cruel.
I know. I've been mean. I haven't really been mean today. You get older, you just tell it like it is.
You're very temperamental.
He is. He's very
No.
thin-skinned.
Yeah.
I am
Isn't he
not
thin-skinned?
Today he is.
I can tell you.
always
What do you
thin-skinned.
mean? How am I thin-skinned today?
I don't know.
Give me that crap.
See, he's thin-skinned about being
Yeah.
all thin-skinned.
Yeah.
See right there?
I'll beat you like a redhead stepchild with no teeth.
See, he's getting all,
freckles.
Joe, come and help me.
he's getting all walked off.
There is a redhead stepchild with no teeth.
Are we
and no
talking Joe
hair.
Davis?
Joe Davis,
Oh, is
yeah.
he watching now? Joe Davis must be extremely bored down in South Carolina.
I know.
Couldn't you get any good guests today? Yeah.
We do. We have one and she forgot.
Yeah. Yeah,
She's coming.
Charlie says she's cute.
Very nice girl. Very
And
nice. Not only
she
good
does
looking, but
facials?
she's got nice personality.
She does facials,
Plus,
doesn't she? Didn't you
Joe,
say she does facials?
She does things to make your looks look better, but in your case,
No chance
it
for
may
Joe
not
Davis.
happen, yeah.
No,
It may
there's-
not.
I
there's-
think you'd come in live with
there's
a
no chance.
weather update from down in
Yeah,
South Carolina.
what's
I
the
mean,
weather,
seriously,
Joe?
I'm going to be shocked if she comes in now. We only have 20 minutes left in the show, 25 minutes.
Well,
You got to think she had to get ready.
Well, that's true. She has to look good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silence?
I know somebody sending me. I'm still getting hate from
Hate crime.
hate stuff from Carrie Soul. So
You mean
But-
this is like off the show?
yeah, he's sending it through.
Jake
Messenger.
Lindsay's watching. Hi, Jake. How are you?
So that's all right. Hate me all you want, Carrie. That's all right.
Good luck on your date, Jake.
Yeah, Jake has got a date.
Yeah, and I'm not giving you any suggestions, Jake, because
I gave him some.
I've been married 4 times.
I just said, be respectful. Don't talk about yourself the whole time. Be a good listener. I think you're going to Subway and Walmart.
That's a great combination, too. I always take my dates to Subway and Walmart.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might substitute for Subway. I might take them to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Move it up a little.
Yeah.
Up it a notch. They don't have any Chick-fil-A's around here. That's the only problem.
Well, I know.
What, Grove City is the closest one?
Yeah, that's
I don't
closest
think
one.
there's one in Chillicothe, is there?
I doubt it. Chillicothe's
Chillicothe's got a bunch of restaurants, but I
too
don't think
redneck for a Chick-fil-A.
They got
Yeah.
one of those other ones.
Beaver
Cane's.
Creek. You can go to Beaver Creek.
Yeah, Beaver Creek's got
Yeah.
one.
Beaver Creek, yeah, I tell you, I'd much rather get Chillicothe.
I was just over in Beaver Creek yesterday.
You'd rather go to Chillicothe than Beaver Creek?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Not as many people.
They're all toothless.
Not as many people. Listen to you. Listen to you.
That's
What were
worse.
you in
And
Beaver
that town
Creek?
stinks.
What were you in Beaver Creek for yesterday?
Oh, there's a
Oh, you were in
ballpark
Beaver
shop
Creek
I go
yesterday?
over in Riverside, so on the way back.
Yeah. Riverside's in Montgomery County.
Yeah. So,
So,
I went.
did you buy anything?
Yeah.
What'd you buy?
Some ball cards, some supplies.
So what are you buying ball cards now, or you always
I
done
always
that?
have.
Have you?
Yep.
Why don't you buy Charlie's cards?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
He make you a good deal
You should
since you're his
just give 'em
son.
to me since
Well,
I'm
that's
his
true.
son.
You'll
He
inherit
does-
him
yeah.
eventually.
He doesn't
Just
even-
wait for him to kick off.
Yeah.
You and Rachel will be set for life.
Yeah.
He doesn't even want to come look at them.
I don't have to. I'm gonna get them when I die.
He was supposed to come look at them a while back. I waited on him.
So
Waited
if
on
you're
him,
buying
never
these
showed him.
cards, why don't you go over and see what Charlie's got? Makes no sense.
He's gonna give them to me.
Yeah.
I'll give you a good deal.
It's
yeah.
like Dean keeps thinking I'm going to give you my old car.
That is where the toothbrush was invented. Anywhere else, it would be a teeth brush.
Making fun of the toothless people.
Something casual, Jake.
and,
Something casual.
Yeah, you showed me what you were going to wear. That's okay, but
Yeah, wear your stage outfit. That would be great. And do you have like one of those? What's one of those hats? The Sultan's hats or whatever. Wear a Sultan hat.
don't listen to
And
it,
your
Jake.
flashy jacket that you had on here when you were here the other day. That
Jake.
will impress.
Jake,
That will impress. You'll get looks, I'll tell you.
She'll think you're a pimp. Don't do that. That won't be good.
Casual,
16
Jake.
heartthrob diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Didn't say who.
Joe Davis, Chipotle, yes.
Yeah.
I actually still
Casual,
haven't.
Jake.
I haven't-
Listen to Joanne. Listen to
I have
Joanne.
not used my card here for to get Chipotle here locally. Although Chipotle's not my favorite of the bowl places. I
You
told
like
you.
hothead?
No, there was another one that I used to go to with Sydney up in Columbus, and I forget the name of it now. But
Fusion?
no. But I'll have to look it up. But anyway, I thought that their product was a lot better than Chipotle,
I
and I think it was slightly cheaper.
we looked at going to Hothead one day, and it's like $16 for a bowl. Now, is that right?
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't been there in a while.
I haven't. Well, it's because they're too doggone expensive.
I mean, she just was looking at the prices because I think we got
I mean, use some
We got a
cat or something,
coupon.
dog, whatever. You can lower your prices, just different meat. The other meat.
I'm not even going to ask what meat you're maybe talking about. Who knows?
Cat, dog,
It
possum.
goes well with
Possum.
Walmart. Oh, Subway. Yeah, Subway does. And
Yeah, are you eating at the one in Walmart or are you eating at the
Oh,
one
wait a
in
minute.
town
That's
in
true. Yeah,
Roseville?
you're right. Good point, son.
he's eating at the one in Walmart, I think.
Hey, Jake, I want to know, are you
Oh,
eating
you're
at the
going out of your way
Subway
for
in
this girl.
Walmart
This
or
girl
the
must
one
be
up
special.
near downtown?
Well, I mean, there's one in front of the Walmart here, too. There's one in Walmart and there's one in front.
Is he in Hillsboro or Wilmington?
Why would he eat at Hillsboro? Is he from Hillsboro?
Well, he lives near Fayetteville area.
Charlie, I hate to say this, but I don't think your young lady's coming in today.
Doesn't look like it.
No.
Well, if she does, we'll get her scheduled for one day next week.
Yeah, well, why
She
would
didn't
she
get
schedule?
ready in time.
Why would she schedule for next week if she's not coming in today?
Right.
Because she missed today. That's the obvious
Well,
reason.
that makes you feel guilty.
So
That's why she's going to schedule.
Well, she
because
doesn't feel
feels
guilty
What
enough
if
to
she-
come in here
what if
after
she's
she said she
busy?
would.
She won't be busy every day.
How do you
At
know?
8 o'clock in the morning,
Maybe-
I know these things.
You know, there's a high demand for facials.
She was busy today.
No, she was still in bed, I think.
Who's to say she won't fall asleep next week?
Nothing.
Who's to say she's even gonna come in to talk to?
That's the dice we roll when we do this.
Who's to say she's even gonna come in and talk to?
She did.
The dice we roll when we do this.
That is the dice we roll.
That's so profound.
Did you like that? That's
Yes.
pretty good.
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
almost.
supposed
That's
to
all.
be there.
You don't even have to do your thought for the day now because you just did that.
Yeah,
The
that's
dice we roll.
That's my thought for today.
Yeah.
Some people are rolling wrong dice today too, because when I get home, they're going to go bye-bye from Facebook from me.
Oh, are you
because-
cleaning out your list?
Well, no, just a couple, because
None of them would be female.
well, you get tired of it. No one wants to get on social media to get beat up, and we're not.
Isn't
trying
that
to beat
why
anybody
everybody's
up.
on social media?
She
Everybody's
turned
on
the
social.
show on, saw Rick and Travis. Joe, that's probably part of it. That might be part of
Joe,
it.
have you ever looked in the mirror? Have you ever looked in the mirror? Oh, I'm sorry. It cracks when you look in the mirror.
I used to like you, Joe.
Yeah, poor Joe.
I never liked him.
Poor Joe.
I tolerate him.
Especially when he's driving.
Yeah, I was going to say, now, didn't we? There was some question about him driving, me choosing between Joe driving or something else. A root canal.
A driver,
A root
no,
canal.
a driverless taxi cab.
Oh, that's right. I said I might take
Joe
a chance.
Davis or
I
a
might take a
driverless
chance
taxi?
on the driverless taxi.
Why is
cab.
that?
He's a terrible driver.
That's what they're.
He tries to kill us every time we're out driving around.
Washington D.C. There's a company there that they're going to more driverless taxi cabs.
They already have some.
Would you ride? Oh yeah, they're expanding. Would you ride in a driverless taxi cab?
No, I'll drive with Joe Davis.
Would you?
Yeah.
Well, what if it's
You've
not?
never. You've
What
never
if it's
rode with him
walking or riding in a driverless taxi cab?
Joe Davis.
That's not an option.
before. Joe, I think you got a new wingman here.
Joe is not the
Your
option.
new wingman.
The
Travis
option is
Fenstermacher.
driverless taxi cab or nothing.
Walking.
Walking, yeah. I tell you what, I don't think I'd be real interested in a driverless taxi cab. Here, she's here. Okay.
Joe Davis says, "I will never drive you again." Travis, you'll never get driven by Joe again.
So
Where's here?
I don't know. I will walk out.
Well, should we
Take a break.
Maybe we should
Take a break,
Well,
and
no,
then
I was going to
she'd
say
come
maybe we
back.
should extend the show an extra half an hour
We
today.
could. I'd be all right.
It's Friday.
It's raining.
It's like, no, I can't. I got to get back to get my speakers. They're being delivered today.
Oh.
So you have sound along with your salsa.
I don't think she's here.
All right. Well, Charlie recognized her. Yeah, see? There she is.
And she didn't bring nothing with her.
Well, how do you know?
I'm literally so sorry.
She.
That's all right.
You're fired. You're fired.
I
You can
literally.
come in as a. Get you come in one day.
You're here the last 15 minutes of the show. You better have something that's of importance for us to see. She's shocked. She doesn't know how to take me, does she, Charlie?
She wants something good to see.
That's why I'm called the evil emperor.
No, it was literally. I was like,
All right, you get to take this mic and this.
Sit there. There you
Yeah,
go.
because I only play an evil emperor on
Let me do
TV.
that again.
no, I'm awful. I'm bad. I'm turning into my stepdad.
How are you? This is Travis.
Hi.
You know Travis?
No, I don't know her.
Oh, well, you knew it when I said something.
we
forgive You know her. She mom.
smells good, so we forgive her.
I'm glad I don't stink.
Did you shower today?
I did.
Well, she had to get. Now, where do you live at?
That.
I'm like, hey, I got ready in 30 minutes. That's
Is
impressive.
that good?
That's good. I had my pig chore clothes on. So
You had your what?
I was doing pig chores.
Pig chore
With
clothes.
the show
Oh.
pigs. Yeah.
Farm girl.
Yeah, my family.
So you
farms.
living out by Lee's Creek still? Is that what you-
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had your own place.
I did, but
Ah.
now I'm back home.
Ah. You should have told me you were coming from
When you have to
there.
pay off those student loans, Charlie, you got to move back in.
Hey, I don't actually have a lot of those.
No, she said she doesn't have a lot. So,
clarify because I was
Oh,
confused.
we're on. I didn't think we were on. No, I thought we were waiting for a commercial.
Now, what is it you do? You do facials?
Yeah, do you want me to hold this?
Yes.
Hold this. Okay, so it's like skincare, so like treatment focused. So I do like, if you have acne, I'm gonna tell you like how we can fix that, how we can correct it.
Well, what can you do for ugly faces like that?
No comment. Makeup.
I'm doing the acne treatment right now.
Heavy makeup.
No, you shouldn't pop acne because then you're creating an open wound and it's gonna take longer for it to heal.
My mom lived to pop my pimples.
So, but you are not a dermatologist.
No.
But you are what was the terminology you used, Charlie?
Help me out. What's
An anesthetist?
An esthetician.
Oh, an
That's-
esthetician.
I'm actually an advanced esthetician because I have
esthetician?
150 extra hours of education.
So what is an
Which she's still
esthetician?
trying to pay off.
It's a
that 150.
skincare, yeah, it's that 150 hours. It's a skincare specialist. So, like, what I do is I can treat your skin, I can treat your skincare concerns, and I get to do the fun stuff too. So,
You
like,
also do massages.
no, absolutely not.
What the heck?
That's a masseuse.
I do like lymphatic drainage massage for like
Oh,
your
that sounds
face.
disgusting.
It's actually really satisfying.
Ah. So we get you. This is just going to be a warm up. This is a preview for next week.
That's right.
So tell us, what would be a good day for you to come in next
We
week?
did let her come in because now that she's on the panel, our numbers are jumping higher.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Literally any day next week. I don't know. I've been in Texas for the last 10 days.
I know, yeah.
Part of
So,
Texas.
well, I was in Houston and then I went to Austin.
Oh,
My boyfriend lives in Brownwood.
yeah, well,
No one knows where that is.
no, I lived in Dallas.
Oh, you
That
did?
part of the state we don't talk about.
Okay.
It's south of.
I fly into Dallas and then into Abilene, and then we drive
Why
an
do
hour.
you fly into Abilene if you're going south to Houston?
Well, I fly from Dallas. This time I didn't fly that way, but normally I fly into Dallas,
Right.
and I have a little tiny layover, and then I have a 30-minute flight to Abilene
Why?
because an hour drive is better than like a 3.5-hour drive. Yeah. Girl math.
Where does he live?
Brownwood.
And that's near Abilene.
It's an hour from Abilene.
There's nothing close in Texas.
Oh, I
No,
know.
nothing's close.
It's like
I live an interesting life.
10 hours to drive across the state.
It's insane.
So let's get you scheduled. So you're on the record.
Can you send me a text reminder? Do you do those?
We called him this morning.
Well, and I didn't want to. I don't want to be disrespectful.
No, I'm normally so good about like.
Monday?
I think so. Yeah, that should be good.
I know where Brownwood is. My mother-in-law lives there.
Oh, really?
So look and see if Monday works.
I don't. Hey, I live a pretty chill life. Okay, so Monday.
Sounds like an
Now-
opportunity for a demo of that face rubbing.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having this lymphatic
Keep the show
massage.
on to 10:30, Joe Davis. You can go fly a kite.
Does a lymphatic massage hurt?
No, it doesn't
No, it's
hurt. I
lymphatic
actually.
drainage.
It's
It's a
lot of-
massage, right?
Yeah, a lot of people. I'm good on Monday.
Good.
A lot of people fall asleep normally, and it's like a little facelift almost because it like once you drain all your lymph out, like your skin looks more toned and
So
tightened.
when you drain this, is it like dripping down your face?
No, so your body has an entire like lymphatic
Well,
system.
yes, it does. I know, but those
So-
are like under your armpits.
It's all connected though.
No.
Yeah.
And you want to be careful. You never want to get cancer in there because it spreads like that.
Yeah,
the
that's
lymphatic
why when
system.
before I do like any treatment, I have a whole sheet of things, contraindications that you have to like look at. That way we aren't like doing something we shouldn't.
Oh, so if you stimulate the lymph nodes too much and you're not supposed to, something bad might happen.
Well, like a pregnant woman, if I have a facial and you have to be very careful like
Charlie's not
massaging
pregnant.
a pregnant lady's feet because you can like induce labor. There's so much to it. Like some people think like estheticians, like, oh, you just went to beauty school, but like we actually know a lot of stuff. There's a lot you have to know.
So how do you go to school and then say, no, I'm going to be an esthetician?
Well, I was gonna be an attorney. That was what I wanted to do.
Yeah, me too, but look what I'm doing.
Right. And so I was looking at schools and I was like, ooh, this like kind of seems fun. Like get to work on people's faces all day. Like I love that.
So you're saying as you were younger, you lost your way and you ended up being an esthetician?
I wouldn't say I lost my way. I think the Lord guided me
There
to
you
what I
go.
was meant to do.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, but you got to like people.
Yeah, and I'm such a people person. I love to talk. I mean,
Well, no, I'm just saying. I mean, that's the only thing. A lot of times with certain jobs.
Doing this.
2 years. Well, actually, so an official esthetician 2 years, and then esthetician school it'll be 3 years since I started that in September.
And so did you go to East Clinton?
I went to East Clinton, yeah.
Okay, we won't hold that.
Not for esthetician.
Not for yeah.
Well, they probably have.
Where'd you go to esthetician school at?
I went to the Aveda Fredericks Institute in Westchester.
Westchester.
In Westchester. I drove to Westchester. Shout out to Wilmington Auto Center, Chris, because had to get a new car to drive to
Yeah.
Westchester every day.
Chris has been on the show before.
Yeah, that's who I bought my car from.
Yeah, Chris and Clinton both have been on
Yeah.
the show. Yeah, good guys out there.
Yeah.
Plus, your mommy's been on the show.
I know. I was joking. I was like, all of us, like my stepdad has his own business. She has the creamery.
Right.
My sister owns her own business. I now own
What's
my
your
own
sister
business.
own?
She's a livestock photographer.
Oh, that's right. You told
And
me
she does
that.
like portrait
Now, is
photography
she
sometimes.
around here now, or is she out
She
in
lives
Texas?
in Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Fur piece for her to come in.
Yeah. No, I was just
I
gonna
actually think it
say,
would be really fun to have her.
if
too.
she's in the area,
She's not as like I'm the cooler sister, but it's fine.
but yeah, we'd love to have her.
Yeah.
Love to have
awesome.
both of you. And one thing about this, as you found out, this doesn't have to be a one-time thing.
Yeah.
You can come in once every month or a couple months or whatever to talk about esthetician, or just come in and harass other people. We take
That's
both.
always
Because
fun.
she was late and she was apologetic for not being here on time and that, but she came right in and she was ready.
Yeah.
She wasn't intimidated.
Well, and if I'd known I thought she lived in town still.
Oh,
if I'd
no.
known she was still living out there, I would have said, well, why don't you just come in Monday? I would
It's okay, and I'm not normally like this. This is like very Donald Bickle of me, so we're gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Shot. So tell everybody where you work at.
So I am now at Salon Maine, which is right here in town, and I'm actually running an April promotion. So if you book a brow service with me, any brow enhancement services, you get 10% off, which is kind of a big deal.
Now, what's brow service?
So like a brow wax, a brow lamination, a brow tint. I think you all would be really great customers.
What did I say about your brows, your eyebrows, just now? When I was,
Let's do it.
I was sitting up there. We'll do it live.
Yeah.
There you go.
We gotta, state board's a thing. We
Yeah,
have
you're
to
not
see the
allowed-
technicalities
You're
of
not allowed to do
that.
anything unless it's in.
What about the lymph thing?
All of that is very technicality. Let me do some research and see what we
See if you can do it,
do.
because I can
Because
come in.
I don't need my license taken away. That would be
I could
unfortunate.
come in.
Right?
I could come in clean shaven. I could come in clean shaven if you need a canvas, or I might bring my wife in.
That works. We'll
So-
figure it out.
Because she's been in here before as a model for scary makeup, remember?
Oh, I don't do scary makeup.
No, this was just another
That's
show.
cool though. Yeah.
So, if I go to you, which I assume most of your clients are
Brows the only
female,
thing you
right?
wax?
Yes.
You don't do other waxing?
I do all waxing.
Oh,
You do all waxing.
Yes.
Well, the
Women only for some things. Some stomach and below. If you're not a girl, get out. Yeah, it's on my website.
We got a guest. Our guy that comes in as a guest host, quite frequently, his name's Jerry Keplinger. Do you know Jerry? He was a janitor.
Oh,
He's the hairiest man
does he
alive.
drive the Blue Lagoon truck? Or is that
No,
someone
that's
else?
his neighbor.
Well, I know him. I remember
Yeah.
him.
Well, Jerry,
I'm a face person.
he's like a mini Sasquatch.
Do you redhead?
No.
Okay.
He's a little short
He
guy.
could have been, but he's gray.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, anyhow, I would love to see him get just a big slice of wax on the back.
That would be funny. I would be down for that.
She'd be down for that.
I
There
love
we go.
torturing men. I think it's great. Like,
You're like,
I have so many client stories. It's like not even funny. But like,
So you're a masochist, is that what you're saying?
sure. depending. It's actually, but waxing actually isn't. It doesn't really hurt that bad. Like it's a big. I'm being so serious. Like it's a big. Everyone's like, oh my god, this is gonna be, and it's fine. They're like, oh, that wasn't bad at all.
Well, probably depends on where you're pulling that hair out.
Well, but don't drink caffeine before. I mean, you can, it's fine, but like caffeine makes you more anxious and like
Well,
jittery.
yeah.
So like that's gonna increase your pain receptors.
Have you had caffeine today?
Not yet because I
Shouldn't have enough time.
did not have enough time.
So do you have to work today?
Well, so I'm getting my life together since I'm back from Texas. So I have a bunch of new products that I'm putting out on my shelves, and then my sister's coming in, and I'm gonna like
Were you
fix her
living in
face.
Texas?
Your sister's from Illinois here already?
She's here.
How long is she gonna be here?
I think she goes back tomorrow.
I was gonna say, if she wanted to stick around, we could have you both on
I
Monday.
thought you were just visiting. You're living in Texas?
No, I live here. My boyfriend lives in
Well,
Texas.
that's okay.
He's a pig farmer. He raises show pigs.
Well, of course he is, because you are on a pig farm here.
I'm actually on a dairy farm.
Dairy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
dairy, yeah. Yeah.
You were doing pig stuff, you said.
Yeah.
How do you do pig stuff?
Michelle,
Full wax services, do you do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Michelle, clarify what fool means.
Oh my gosh. She can message me.
Wax
I'll give out
Joe Davis.
my Instagram is MBAR Skin Co. And then Facebook, same thing, MBAR Skin Co. Or you can text me.
Do you have before and after pictures?
I actually have a lot. They're all on my Instagram.
On Instagram.
I'm a very
Ambar Skin.
Instagram girly.
Michelle
Okay.
says Brazilian.
I do Brazilian waxes.
Yeah, okay.
They don't know what that means. 15 minutes. It
Oh, no,
only takes me 15
we know
minutes.
what that means.
Oh, okay.
Travis wants one.
Oh my god. I don't do whale wax. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Charlie.
I knew this was gonna happen.
You notice it's not coming from me.
Oh, I know.
I'm
You're
trying-
being well
I am
behaved because
trying
you
to be
know me
well-behaved.
and you know.
Evil emperor, so.
She-
Behind the television now,
She
but
will
that's
fight
my
back.
protection.
She
Yeah,
will
just
fight back.
just wait. Just wait.
I think, yeah, if you can do anything like when you come in next time, because we can
Well,
interview
yeah,
while you're
seriously, it's
doing.
just like tattooing. You can't
Oh,
do
yeah.
out of you know, it has
Well,
to
she's
I
gonna
can get
check
a
it
special
out.
permit.
Well, you
I'll
don't
figure it
have
out.
to spend-
You don't have to get a special permit, but if there's
I think I
anything
just
you
have to
can do,
ask. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
There you go.
We'll do some Google things.
there you go. Because
What does this mean, Michelle? You want to have someone
currently going to EWC.
Oh,
and she wants to have someone closer.
What's EWC?
European Wax Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle, I've got you.
so now Michelle has revealed everything. She has a Brazilian wax.
Yeah.
Why am I like wanting to do the tango now? Because she
No,
does
that's not it.
Brazil.
I thought that wasn't. Is that Brazil? Well, okay, Michelle, you can text me and we'll get you taken care of.
Well, before you
And
leave
Michelle,
today,
we're all
put
closer now that we know.
put your contact info in the comments.
How do I do that? Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
put your-
figure that out.
Okay, so you need to go to Wilmington Community Broadcasting on Facebook, and then in the comments, put your contact info.
Jake will be hitting her up.
Hey,
You already got it, Dave.
guys, I have connections,
Jake,
so
she's
be
got
careful.
a boyfriend. Can she make facial scars look pretty? Looking for a date.
She cannot do anything with your face, Jake. You're
Oh my gosh. I can't. I can reduce scarring.
What about what? And I'm serious about this because women may. I don't really care, but I am just curious. I've got. Is it over here or is it over
the
here?
brown spot.
I got.
Brown, you have hyperpigmentation.
What does that mean?
So
I get excited or
hyperpigmentation.
what?
No, there's a few different things. So you can have post-inflammatory pigmentation, which is where you have a pimple and like that skin raises up. Like I've got a big one on my forehead right now.
Alright.
And once it reduces, like you can get post-inflammatory pigmentation. You can get it from melasma, which is like hormonal pigmentation. So like
I've had this for a long time.
that's probably sun damage.
Really?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
damaged, Charlie. Hey,
Okay.
guess what? The satellite is ready.
It has, but you got to wait a minute here.
It's gone so
I
fast.
got something else too on my
We
chest.
don't
I
want
don't know
to
what
see
it
that,
is.
Charlie.
Well, and a lot
Well,
of
no,
times.
she might know at least what it
Don't
is.
be
Well,
exposed.
okay, but I can't. That's one thing. I always say it's like dermatology without like all the fun legal stuff.
Yeah.
I can't tell you if you have like skin cancer. Like if I
No,
know
this
it's
isn't
skin
cancer.
cancer, I literally have to be like, you should probably
Might
get that checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this isn't skin cancer, but it's just weird. I've had it for years and years.
Chemical
and years.
peels help with pigmentation. I have serums that I really like. PCA has a really nice pigment gel.
Now, obviously, I don't know pricing or anything
Yeah.
like that, but do you stay pretty busy?
Well, I've only been in business for 2 weeks, technically
Oh,
speaking,
okay.
because I've been
She'll
out of
definitely come back,
town.
and that way we can help her.
And you have a special for April?
Yeah, so
what's your special?
it's 10% off all of brow enhancement services. So brow lamination, brow tint, brow wax.
So that doesn't include the Brazilian.
No.
What about those?
Travis, sorry.
What about those brow things where people are getting tattoos now?
So
Instead?
that's called microblading.
You do that?
I used to do microblading back in the day. However, I no longer offer it just because my personal views on that
It
changed.
sounds different. I mean, it sounds like
Where's
it can hurt.
The salon, it's Salon Maine. So it's by Clinton Power and Electric. Is that
Yeah.
you know, is
Yeah.
that the right thing? I mixed them up.
Means-
Out towards Clinton, Massey.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
it's before you get to Kibler. It's in the same building with Honor Law Realty, and it's the building where all the Mack tool trucks are parked behind it.
Where
Yeah.
Bush Leasing.
Bush Leasing, yeah.
Yes.
Everybody, say goodbye.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Okay.
So
Well, I'll be back on Monday.
Monday she's coming back.
And I'll have
So,
exciting things.
Maggie Matthews, yeah, and if nothing else, bring some products to show.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Perfect. We'll do
And
that.
if you think you can do something, I might make my wife come in.
Okay.
So you can work on her or work on me.
You say she needs work, Charlie?
No, but it's,
Yeah,
it's
you should really be
No,
nicer
it's a
to your
woman
wife.
thing. I know.
Hey, men get stuff done too.
Huh?
Men get stuff. I had a lot of brow wax
Is there a
clients that were men.
chiropractor in that building?
I believe so. Yes.
Yes.
All right, all right. Goodbye, everybody.
Everybody have a great weekend.
We'll see you on
If-
Shelf's not
Monday.
done.
Michelle texts me.